Oh my God, you guys are out here in the Sellen Hills. You're fighting some oozes. You're on the bus. Can we talk about the bus a little bit? Oh, I don't have an agenda for tonight, except that I just want to play some Pathfinder with you fine fellas. But I do want to talk about the bus, and I want to talk about the camping rules and the bus, as I realized last episode. So Brad was like, so we're doing this time hop, right? And I knew that everyone was like, oh, but we're not leveling. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then Brad hit me up in our one-on-one chat. He DM'd me and he said, can I upgrade to the mobile inn? And I was like, absolutely. And then, as I'm thinking it through in real time last episode, I was like, this nullifies like finding the campsite. This nullifies.
I don't know. I think you can still find
a parking spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Parking spot.
Like you still have to find somewhere. Like it could even be harder to find a camping spot. Then
maybe,
it could be.
I see. Because you have to find.
It's it's a bus. It's a giant.
You just have to make sure it's raining all the time, so the bus just gets stuck everywhere.
Right. I'll think this through. And for those of you listening at home, especially those of you running Kingmaker who are listening at home, I would love some suggestions on how to integrate the mobile inn into the Kingmaker.
Maybe it just gives us a plus something to certain checks.
Right.
Yeah. Doesn't qualify.
And then a negative to others, finding the campsite. That's
hard to be stealthy in a bus. Right.
That's true. And maybe you guys are tailgating,
right.
And you're out there cooking food.
Well, and certainly if you look at the Kingmaker map, there's areas that the bus isn't going to be able to go. So it's like you guys are going to have to hoof it.
That's true. The Sellen Hills, yes, but good luck in the.
This would be more of like if we're going up to Olegton, for a stag party or something.
But you can see here we're obviously just pulled right off the road, so this is perfectly valid here.
Yeah, this is great.
Well, just back right. I think if you do roads, the mobile inn per se can make it, but you're right. You can't drive a bus through a dense forest like in the Greenbelt.
Watch me.
And what's the name of the gnarl marches? Is the gnarl marches that the swamp that separates you from Fort Draliv? So I don't think the bus can make it through. That's okay. I feel better. But you guys are on the bus. Rondell Joffridis is chilling on top of the bus, and you are beset upon by macaroni and cheese oozes, which are really called Verdorous oozes. And
is that the type of cheese that they use in that? Is that the door cheese that you said?
It's nice. It's like a soft brie.
It's from the oaky afterbirth.
Oh man. All right. Well, guys, we are amid our turn, and I needed to alert you to something else. I left out a mechanic last time, which I will begin with this time. But there is an aura that these guys have. It's called Enliven Foliage. It's a 20-foot aura. Suffice it to say, you're all in it. The ooze constantly emits supernatural vapors that cause nearby plants to grow rapidly and writhe and grasp at anything and everything within the emanation. This area becomes difficult terrain for non-verdurous ooze creatures. When a creature starts its turn in this aura, it must succeed at a DC 23 reflex save or take a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to his speeds until it leaves the emanation. So perhaps it is just taken around for the plants to grow up and into the bus, but that's what's happening right now.
How are plants growing into the bus?
They're creeping up from the ground and growing up, up and into the bus, up the tires, up through the windows. And after this fight, that bus, the mobile inn in its first outing, is going to be completely lousy with vines. Oh, poor Brad. Look at him. He doesn't look.
Do you want to add anything else?
You'll see. There's some other mechanics maybe that I forgot as well, but
if we did a clip show, this is where we would play the one about us telling you about pulling your punches.
Yeah, right. Yep. Right. Let's see here. We ended last round with Sirio's turn. Sirio bounced those fireballs around really nicely. It's really the 4 oozes now, and you might recall you split each ooze. Whose
idea was that?
Right. it is Ooze A's turn. And Ooze A and C used to be one ooze, so they're going to go, and then B and D are going to go. A and C are up on top of the bus, and B and D are down inside the bus. All right, so here's what's going to happen. They can go in any order I want, right?
I mean, you're the DM. Do whatever you want. Like.
Okay. Well, I think I'm actually going to have Ooze B go first. Ooze B is going to use an ability called Sleep Gas. The Verdurous Ooze adjusts its aura of supernatural vapors to affect living creatures with a 20-foot emanation, forcing them all to attempt a DC 26 will saving throw. He's all in range of everybody, even Sirio on top of the bus. He's down inside the bus.
Okay, can you...
Through the roof?
Yeah, I'm not buying
This
that.
bus is just a big flavor blanket. Just a big blanket of flavor.
Supernatural vapors.
But like, so they can go through walls?
Up through the windows and out to
through
the top.
Like through the walls?
Yeah, and out through the windows and up to the
To
top.
the windows.
To the
To the walls.
The walls.
Yep.
Till the vapors kill my balls. All right. You said we want a will save?
I need the entire party.
We all make will save.
This is a 2-action activity. I need the entire party, please, to attempt a DC 26 will saving throw.
That's not a good save for me.
Oh,
Are we rolling blind or are we rolling?
natural 20 for Og.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's work try.
Mitch Groening.
Mitch rolled a 16, or he has a 16 total.
Oh my.
Not great.
Oh my.
He's not a willful person.
That is going to be a critical failure. Dracolmate.
I rolled a 2 for a 13.
Also a critical failure. Og, Julianus, and Tomton Donnie.
Well,
I think you announced that natural 20.
Yeah, but I looked at the wrong roll. It was a previous roll that I got a natural 20, not this one.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
so not as good. This one I got a natural 17, so still not bad for a total of 27.
27.
Just
Pass.
Jesus.
All right. I see that we're courting controversy here. I'm now going to ask Sirio's save atop the bus.
It's 25. Does the roof help at all?
Got to give a bonus to the bus.
Not this roof. A normal roof.
I'll
Yes.
give you a
This roof has
plus
holes in it, Chris.
one bonus.
Is this the slime's home? Have they like claimed this is their house now?
This is your home. I'll give a plus one bonus to Sirio for a total of no, I'm not going to do that. No,
We almost got it.
no, I'm not doing it. It's a failure. Dang it. Here's the success condition.
Lost.
Ogdulinus and Tompton, you become stupefied 1 for 1 round.
Wow.
Everyone who failed falls unconscious
Holy shit.
and remains unconscious.
Oh, you need a will
up
save
to
from
1
fucking
minute. Oh, from Rundell Joffritis.
and probably from Bolton too, right?
Yeah, I don't know that Bolton as a construct would be effective.
Okay.
Rundell will pass.
Okay.
So Rundell passes with a total of 27. So Rundell and Ogdulinus and Tompton go to stupefied. Sirio, Dracolmay, Mitchell fall unconscious.
Is there a crit
Those
fail?
of you, yes, those of you that failed are unconscious for 1 minute and will wake up automatically after 1 minute. Those of you who critically failed will sleep for 1 hour.
Sweet.
Holy
Sweet, guys.
shit.
Good luck, boys, because I'm not doing anything.
Well, I mean, when they start chewing on you, I'll probably wake up. But
I don't know. It's their bus, Brad.
yeah, that's a good point.
So let's talk about unconscious. You're sleeping or have been knocked out. You cannot act. You take a -4 status penalty to armor class, perception, and reflex saves, and you have the blinded and off guard conditions. When you gain this condition, you fall prone and drop items you're holding unless status effects state otherwise, or the GM determines your position so you wouldn't. So I don't know. I suppose you're... I guess you drop what you're holding, I guess. I don't know. As this guy spreads this gas all over the damn bus, okay? So that is what Ooze B does. Ooze B has one more action. Ooze B targets Rundell. with a pseudopod strike, I believe is what it's called. This is it's a pseudopod versus Rundell Joffritis. Total of 29 on that. Rundell's armor class is 24. That will hit him. I will roll damage on poor Rundell. 18 damage.
He's fine.
That is going to do it for that ooze. We'll keep going with the oozes down in the bottom. I do think they're going to continue dogpiling Rundell, because why wouldn't they? The second ooze is just going to do the old ooze combo on Rundell. The first thing the ooze is going to do is pseudopod him. Plus 17 on that. Ooh, a natural 1 for a total of 18. So that will miss Rundell. Subject to the multiple attack penalty, he goes again. Let's see, that 25 is likely going to get it done. Yes, it does. I will roll some damage on that.
Hey, Mike, does Rundell's armor take damage as well?
Ooh, thank you. Yes, a total of 20 damage to Rundell on that. Holy moly. That's a 2d6 plus 9 plus a d6 of acid. Let's see, to your... not seeing where they will do damage to...
I don't know. Like, that was just something with... When you mentioned when they attack, or when somebody attacks them, they have to do a reflex save. Should be on their a special ability on their attack.
Oh,
like if they're that was something with the
right,
the oozes and the slithering. If they attacked you, you had an acid.
Brad, I'm not seeing that they damage armor and weapons when they hit, but I think as you observed with Rundell, it's when you hit them.
Gotcha. Okay.
That they will damage your weapons. In any event, this thing's got a third action left. I think he's just going to kind of dopey hit at Rundell. There's not much else for him to do. These guys have a nasty constrict, but I can't do it unless the grab. I landed the grab. I didn't land the grab this round. So I just did a mere plus 7. Another one on old Rundell. Ooh, an 18 on the die for a total of 25. Brutal.
Good God.
Double hits Rundell. I'm going to roll damage on that, and that's going to be...
Damn.
18 damage.
No.
18 damage.
Rundell had 18 HP.
Oh, no.
So he goes to 0 and dying 1.
Well, that's not great.
That's not what you want.
You hate to see it happen, folks.
All right, dying 1. He gets moved just before that ooze. And those are the 2 bus oozes. We move up stairs to the top ooze. There are 2 oozes up here and an unconscious Sirio Xavier Sertova. Oy vey. Ah, man. Well, the first ooze is going to cross the length of the bus toward Sirio with 2 actions.
This is so fucking bad.
Yeah, these oozes are super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. For its third action, that ooze is going to pseudopod Sirio. So what is your armor class at right now?
The character sheet says 15, but I'm trying to figure out why it's 15.
Because you're unconscious.
You're proficient in unarmored defense, so you get a couple points from that, and you probably get your dex. But you're also unconscious, so you take a -4 penalty. You're off guard as well. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that's probably right. 15, sure, because you're a 6th level character, so you get that +5 or +6 bonus to your base. If you're an unconscious level 1, it's probably got an AC of like 9. Or do you think
okay, because one's a status and one's a circumstance.
Yeah. Whoop.
I'm trying to take them off to see what it is without that.
Yeah, Mitch is at a 14 right now, AC.
Tries at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, so normally it's 21. Yeah, so unconscious is -6. I don't know why they just don't say that.
Sure.
Yeah, -6.
Sure. Yeah.
Because if you didn't have a
stacks with the
program
off
to
guard.
calculate it or knew the rules in and out, it'd be hard to figure that out.
Well, all right. I'm going to go ahead and roll this attack from this ooze. He's just got 1 attack he's going to do on you. There's a strike at a +17. Let's see, versus AC 15. 7 on the die for a total of 24. He does not crit
That's a hit.
Does not crit you. Low roll, lucky. All right, a little bit of damage. Let's see, 23 damage to the king up there.
Crap.
Chris, I would suggest in your turn you jump off the bus and run.
Okay, what are the rules for unconscious? Like,
do I wake up?
Yeah.
He gets a check there, right?
I believe you
Just wake up?
wake up. Yeah.
Does that help your AC at all?
It should. I think he gets 4 AC back.
Okay.
Because he's prone, so he's off guard.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I clicked in. I went from 15 to 19.
Okay.
But I'm still
Still.
AC
prone.
19, yeah. So the second ooze barrels its way over, crosses the bus. This is the ooze that's split up above. And now the prone Sirio, better able to defend himself, this ooze is going to go ahead and do a pseudopod strike as well.
Like I'm trying to kick it with my feet, trying to kick those pseudopods away.
Total of 25 on that roll.
That's it.
Another hit. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. The crits would have been where things got bad, but you survived 2 of these, and kind of a low roll as well. Total of 17 damage there.
Ouch.
So I'm seeing here, that is the end of the Oozy onslaught. Okay, so that brings us, I believe, to the unconscious Mitch, who I think is just asleep. I think maybe he gets a perception check. Well, I think he...
Yeah, let's see.
Any kind of noise, my squealing, if it... I'm kicking the macaroni, so it's making that sound that you know the sound, right?
The macaroni sound. Yeah, so let's pull up on unconscious again. Yeah, so let's see. You're not unconscious because you're dying. You're just unconscious because you're sleeping. Or really, you've been knocked out. You can't act. You take a -4 status penalty, AC, perception, reflex saves. And you have the blinded and off guard conditions. Let's see. I don't know. It just would seem like
Loud noises around you might wake you. At the start of your turn, you automatically attempt a perception check against the noise DC or the lowest DC if there's more than one noise waking up. But it says loud noise.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rundell getting, cratered
I'm
by...
sure he's screaming, yeah.
Yeah, he's...
Wake up.
I mean, he's actively fighting these things, so I'll go ahead and set the DC.
Okay.
So I think you'll make that perception check with a -4 penalty.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. It says I'm only getting a +4, so what do I roll here?
Yeah. We don't need your penalties, Mike. We have enough.
Hey, there we go. 17.
17? I don't know. Let's take it to the guys. I mean, do you think it's a DC 17 perception check to wake up with Rundell getting beat up by these
Let's see if it gives
oozes?
any guides on.
What would a normal DC be? 21 though?
Yeah, at our level. Yeah.
But isn't this sort of a regular...
Or
this
easy?
isn't something...
It's
doesn't
an
make sense for DC to
perception
go
check.
up with your level, if anything.
Whatever the noise's DC is, which you have to waking up.
Well, what's the DC of combat? What's the DC to hear combat going on around you? So is that 17? Yeah, it looks like... really, that's a 13, it looks like.
I rolled a 13, yeah, but I only added 4.
But I see you took a penalty for blinded, but you didn't take the penalty for being unconscious.
That's, I believe, what that is. I mean, I've got an unconscious checked right now, so
It's probably the same type. So they would only the biggest one would apply.
Yeah, so he took 0 + 0 wisdom, trained +8, blinded -4. You're right. There is no. What was the other one you thought would be there? Prone?
There's just a -4 penalty for being unconscious.
right. That's what the blindness is, though.
But it
That's
also
making it
says
better.
you're blinded. So why would it say you're blinded and you take a -4 penalty to perception checks? This kind of matters because I feel like the DC is 15.
So yeah, unconscious is a status penalty. Blinded is a status. So each one, only the big one.
The same. Perfect. Okay. Mitchell wakes up. Hands empty. Prone.
Okay, let me click off unconscious. Boom. Well, I can see again. That's awesome. But I'm still prone, empty-handed, and I see all that shit going on. Now, Did we decide that our beds were kind of where Pig and I are? Is that kind of where, I guess, where's our gear, Mike?
It's nearby you.
Okay.
It's within reach.
Okay.
Like if you've got a box or something or a chest or what are you reaching for?
Well, I was just curious, like reach into my gear bag that would normally have like all of my tackle and stuff, like my armor, just to grab something off of it. I don't want to put it on. I just want to grab something off of it.
You could take an action and do that where you're positioned.
Okay.
You're not far from where you were sleeping.
So was that perception? So I have 2 actions left, or do I have full
you have
3?
3 actions.
Okay. Yikes! Oh, fucking Rundell's dead in the worst possible place.
That'd be terrible would these oozes just eat Rundell? Maybe they would. I don't know. He's not vibrating anymore. So
how tall is the roof of the bus?
Your boss.
It's a pretty short roof. It's aerodynamic.
7 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so the top of Bolton is probably within 5 feet of the oozes above him.
I have a question. If the top of the bus is 7 feet, how did I fall 10?
Oh, this must be 10 feet up. 10 feet.
I'm just wondering if Bolton explodes, if that's going to go through this sieve of a roof that lets all this gas go through it.
So gas went out the windows and emanated up the roof. I'll tell you, if you want to put a hole in the roof, then
there is one right to the left of Bolton. But all right, well, God, Mitch is just going to sit here and he's going to command Bolton, I think.
Beep boop.
He'll give him 2 actions. The first action will be to move away from Rundell a little bit, and the last 2 actions, Bolton is going to explode.
I see. So you give him 3 actions?
Yes. So I used 2 of my own actions to give him 3. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you'll hit the 2 oozes, but spare Rundell.
I don't think I can. Like I can't hit both. I can only hit 1 ooze.
Oh, I see. It's just a 5 foot.
It's a 5 foot.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And this will damage the bus, I suppose. If he explodes.
It's electric damage.
The cockpit of the bus.
It's electric damage. I'm going to say no.
Yeah, unless we're making fireballs.
You know what it'll do,
damage
Mike?
to other objects.
It's going to start the bus.
The bus begins to drive off on autopilot. Okay, you know what? Let's have some fun. Bolton explodes. The bus turns on and shifts into drive and begins coasting down the road. This is what happens. Let's have some fun. Let's have fun. This is what happens. Okay, I will do a reflex saving throw on the part of this ooze.
All right.
Ooze B down here. Okay. Reflex saving throw. He does this at a +10. Let's see, total of 24.
I believe that meets it. It's a 22 for my reflex for that. So it'll take half damage.
Okay.
It's a very reflexive ooze.
Yeah, shitty roll. That's only 19, so half of that, what's that going to be?
9 to that ooze.
And I'm going to do a flat check. I'll do that real quick. Nope,
No.
It's a 9, so he will not be able to explode anymore. No more unstable actions. And I think Mitch's last action, he witnessed the splitting from the sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to pick up his gauntlet bow.
Okay.
In his last action. He's still laying on the ground. He's going to reach over, just grab it.
Grab the gauntlet bow. Okay, we'll say let's say you slide your hand into the gauntlet bow and equip it.
Yeah, all the gems light up.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's not that kind of gauntlet.
Og, Julianus, and Tompton.
All right. So Mitch is awake
Yeah.
and Rundell is dying.
He's dying 1.
And Sirio is up on the roof by himself
That's true.
with 2 oozes chewing his face. Probably.
That's also true.
Also true. How close am I to the ladder? Am I enough where I can 1 action get up the ladder?
So I think we talked about the ladder is basically right underneath.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's up there.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So the answer is no. All right. He is, actually, we're going to start with a knowledge check on this ooze just to try to identify him so I can. Lore master lore. Try to identify. Oh, looks like a total of 27.
Success.
All right.
Nice.
So I've identified him. So now
That's right. Verdorus ooze.
Doris ooze.
Want to know something else?
Any weaknesses?
No.
No, I don't think so. Nope. All right. Og finally learns, oh yeah, these things split if you hit him with slashing and piercing. Don't do that, guys. And then next action, he will run up here to the ooze. And then we're going to try an unarmed attack with Analyze Weakness on.
Okay.
No, we're not, because that would take an action. Silly. So we're just going to do an unarmed attack. And that is going to be... Ooh, not great. Total of 19.
Low AC on these guys, though. That will hit that ooze.
Nice.
Now, before we do anything else, I'll take that DC 23 reflex save as the corrosive surface thing triggers. A creature that hits a verdurous ooze with a metal weapon or an unarmed attack must attempt DC 23 reflex save. On a failure, the weapon or the creature takes 2d4 plus 2 acid damage.
Well, Mike, I think I need you to roll 2d, whatever you said it was, because I only rolled 20.
Oh my god, double 4s on that for a total of 10 damage to Og.
Add that, and then I will roll out probably less damage to you. So it's probably a bad trade. Let's see.
I look forward to seeing the results of your roll.
Should have stuck with the 1d4. It's a total of 3 damage, 7 damage total. So yeah, I did less
damage.
Yeah, I did 7 damage, took 10 damage. Og's not as smart as I thought he was.
He's very smart. He's smart. He's a smart guy.
That will end his turn.
Okay. Bludgeoning damage. No effect on the ooze. Fine. Dry Coal May. I'll take the perception check. You're outside the bus. The sound is a little bit less. I'm going to take you up to a DC 17 perception check to wake up. Ooh.
I don't know what that says because I rolled it blind to you, so I don't even know what it is.
Well, I will tell you it's a 21 total on that. So you wake up on the ground, hands empty, but the stag helm is still on your head.
I don't have it on. I wouldn't sleep with the stag helm on.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
If you did, it'd be weird.
You did.
You're very uncomfortable.
You sure? Maybe it's padded on the inside. Maybe it's like a nice pillow.
It's got the comfort trait. That's right. It's the stag helm.
All right, so
That's how you get
Dry's
the big bed.
going to stand up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to pick anything up because I was unarmed anyways. Well, I got my bow. I'm just going to leave it
Yeah,
there
you had
for
your
now.
bow, yeah.
I don't need it. I'm going to climb back on top of the bus because there's a ladder right there.
Okay.
Wait, why can't I move? Oh, can you move me? Because it's saying there's a wall in my way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so are you going inside the bus and then climbing up the ladder?
I thought there was a ladder on the outside of the bus.
No, it's on the inside. Basically you step into the door and then there's a ladder right there.
What kind of jackass bus is this?
So is it a hole in the roof?
You're happy to. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a hole in the roof.
Yes, right where you're standing.
Oh, man, the ooze is blocking the hole up above you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess so.
Good luck, Chris.
Just punch it.
Dude, stick that ooze.
Yeah. Punch it right in its
Can I
nuts.
So it
climb
doesn't
halfway
fall-
up the ladder and grab it and pull it down?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that
you
the-
can
Grab
do
it.
that. You can grab the ooze. Yeah. I don't
And
know
then
if you
try
can
and-
yank it.
Why not? Dude.
Well, you spend an action to stand. You spend an action to get up the bus. I suppose climbing the ladder would be the third action. Getting yourself.
well, then I'm not
up
going to do that.
near
I'm
the
just going to
ooze.
punch the ooze in front of me.
Well, how far did you have to go? Because it's difficult terrain too.
3 feet. Open a door and walk in a bus? I mean, I don't know.
You stood up,
Well,
walked.
if you're having to open the door, that's an action. You wouldn't sleep with the door. Oh, the door.
Jesus,
bus
Mike,
open.
the doors were open. That's how the oozes got in there. Come on.
No, they came in through the windows.
Okay.
All right, fine. Then I'm done. This is my turn. I stood up and I opened a door and I stepped inside.
I love the new Mike. This new Mike is awesome.
I don't know. I just want to deliver an authentic experience.
Oh, it's authentic.
All right.
He made a decision that we slept with the bus windows open to get the oozes in.
Right.
Well, you want to get some air moving.
It's like February.
It's not. It's springtime.
Surprised we didn't freeze to death.
It's springtime.
Probably
Have you ever slept outside in
40
spring,
degrees.
Mike?
Freeze to
It's
death.
like 30 degrees outside.
No, I've never slept outside in my life. I've never done that. Sirio, prone on top of a bus with 2 oozes.
Just roll off.
I gotta look something up. I'm thinking I might play dead here
Oh,
because I don't see a way to get away from these things.
No vibration. They don't know he's there.
You could roll off the roof.
Roll off the bus, yeah.
They would just climb. They have a climb speed, so they would just come get
That's
me.
a good point. Yeah,
Like,
that's the vibration.
and I'd take damage from falling. I assume they can climb. They climbed up to the roof of the bus easily enough.
No, you're right.
Unless they have a
They
fly
would
speed.
follow the vibration down.
Flying macaroni ooze.
Oh, let's give him a fly speed. Let's do it.
Yeah, they can teleport now, by the way, guys.
I'm not worried about you guys. I think it's going to be fine.
Well, we can have Mitch and Og close the windows, and I'll close the door, and the other two on the outside will be able to get in. Then we can just fight the two in here.
Oh, remember, the bus is starting to move, so if Sirio rolls off
Get
the
outta
bus,
here.
then it's going to roll him over.
Get out of here. It's not going to move.
It's moving.
You just said there's like branches and trees growing everywhere.
Yeah.
So now
really
it's not.
weird.
It's really strange.
It's very strange.
There's a dragon approaching the bus from the outside that is friends with the Oozes.
Hey, look, it's Ring Gargadilly.
He catches up real easily with that bus as it's moving down the...
One of the ooze takes its mask off, and oh my god, it's the Lantern King! Holy shit!
Like you're ever seeing that guy again.
I feel like our characters aren't going to be seeing anything ever again here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what skill that would be to
Wouldn't it be
lie
deception?
still. Because you can feint, you can lie, impersonate.
Well, and they've got tremor sense. So, okay, so what does that even mean, tremor sense?
I don't know if it'd work, honestly. I think they did still just
they could
roll over your
they could
body.
just feel you breathing if they
Yeah.
slurped over you.
Not to have too much table talk, but Donnie, could Og find out if that stink cloud is something they can do over and over again? If he's doing any more knowledge checks? Or does
Yeah,
that
he'll have
not
to do
benefit you
another
at all?
one
Yeah.
to identify to get him off guard.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can try that.
I'll make one of those oozes off guard for standing on top of the open hatch.
Is there like chunks of macaroni raining down on dry? It's just
Yeah,
slobbers around
silly.
up there.
Just watery cheese sauce falling down on your
You know
head.
what it is? It's like one of the clumps that didn't get mixed properly.
Oh.
It's like this little cheese clump.
It's a little bit too al dente, not enough cheese on it.
So,
These are hot oozes.
hot ooze.
But if you were to roll off the other side of the bus, Sirio, the bus is moving. So I guess it's just
This isn't moving. You're so full of shit.
why can't it be moving? I think that's fun.
Well, I think it's fun too, but you already said there's like greenery,
It can't
like
be
branches
it can't
and
be
stuff
moving
growing
and
up.
have trees growing through it.
Right.
Well, so the trees grew up into the bus, and then
Okay.
the bus started moving, and now
Well,
the vines,
all that
they
difficult
get-
terrain goes away then.
No, the vines get ripped off, but they continue moving and growing within the bus.
You've let the power go straight to your head and you're sick with it.
I'm just saying. I just think that that's a fantastic vision. This bus driving down, Bolton's going to have to take the wheel here pretty soon. So there's a gorge nearby.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'll take the wheel and drive the bus straight into the gorge. Trying to just to knock the oozes off the top.
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
guys. It's a DC 40 reflex save to save from the falling off the cliff side on the bus. It's fine.
I'm just saying, if the bus is moving, then Serial rolls off the side of it and the bus drives off, and the oozes are taken with the bus. Doesn't that sound good?
So let's all just jump off the bus and just let the oozes go.
Just
Right,
jump
across the bus.
We're gonna need a new bus.
It's fine. Mike hates it anyway.
Oh man,
It's gonna get stolen next time we left it anyway. So
you didn't
This
get
is
a
like
chance.
this
to
is like
put
call
your,
traps all over again. Like just once you
You didn't get a chance to put your club on the steering wheel.
I'm putting 50 call traps in my bag.
Oh no!
Every time we fight, I'm gonna throw like 10 of them.
Oh my god. What can I tell you, Chris?
Yeah, I was seeing if I could play dead.
Well,
But I don't know. I've never read a rule or anything for that.
I mean, let's see if there's something. Let's see. Let's go to Reddit.
I wonder if you would have to use like a deception check against their stealth modifier, like their perception. I don't know if that would be
Because the feint is that's like a combat maneuver.
sure.
Well, skeletons get a play dead feat, Let's see here. Book of the Dead, page 56. You lie prone and pretend to be an ordinary skeleton. As long as you don't move or take any actions requiring anything other than your mind, you appear dead. To see through your ruse, another creature must succeed at a check against your deception DC. But it's like you got to take that feat to do that. Familiars, I believe, get a play dead thing that they can take. Yeah, there's a familiar ability called Play Dead from the T and Shaw book. That kind of tells me that with their motion sense, it's not tremor sense, but it's motion sense, I think, would seem to me that they could, see you as a live creature. I don't know. This is rough.
I'm gonna roll off the bus.
Roll off the side of the bus.
Yep.
All right, then you will take 5 damage, and you are prone.
I'm still prone.
Yeah. Continue to be prone. And let's see. Did you assign that 5, or else I'll do it?
I did not.
Okay, I'll do it. All right. You got 2 actions left, sir.
How much of this area is difficult terrain?
Oof. Well, I guess that emanation is going. So I think what you've got to do is make that save. Yeah. So this is the enliven foliage aura. It's a DC 23 reflex save where you take a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to speeds until you leave the emanation. So I'll just take that now. It seemed to me you could get 30 feet away. They can, if you pass this, they probably are not going to be able to catch you.
Ooh, 29.
29. Okay, you do not take a penalty to your speeds. You don't care about these plants. You're moving as if this is your home.
That's my home. I mean, I slept. Basically, it's like what's that Viking game when you sleep in a bed?
Valheim.
That bed becomes your home, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my home. I guess second action, I stand up.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna book it.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, so 30 feet.
I suppose
You
you
got
have
a
an armor.
30-foot seed.
The
Nice.
armor on, yeah. In horror movies, running
I
through
can move my
the
guy.
forest at nighttime never ends poorly. So I think this is going to go well.
Yeah, you guys remember those 2 Lacrata?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Damn it. I'm just joking.
So these trees, is that difficult then, or?
Nah, there's no trees there. Don't worry about it. This map is just a map.
You might have to move.
Oh,
It says it's a wall. You might have to move me.
Okay. I'll move you into the trees. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So one more space down. 30.
Yep.
All right. Book it from the bus. That 30-foot speed is huge. I think you might. Do you have fleet? What do you got, man? I think you might have fleet. That's a life-saving feat, because these oozes, I don't think they can reach you next turn if they choose to pursue you. Fine. It's Rundell's turn. I need to make a recovery check on behalf of Rundell, which I will do now. Let's see. He's dying 1 DC 11 recovery check. Ooh, Rundell has Die Hard, so that's good.
I guess I'm still in human form, so it's only 25. If I was in hybrid, it'd be 30.
Oh, you don't sleep in hybrid form?
I don't know. I don't know if you can.
It's not serious version of putting on his jammies is woofing out and going to getting into bed.
If I can sleep in hybrid form, then I guess I'm in hybrid. I don't know.
Just depends on what kind of dreams you're having.
We're out and about on the road.
And the doggy whimpers while he's
You look
sleeping.
over there. It looks like he's back there looking like he's chasing cars in his dreams.
Kind of kicking my leg.
Were creature dedication. Let's see. You're a were creature, able to shift between your humanoid shape and animal shape and a monstrous hybrid of the two. You gain the beast and were creature traits. Choose your were creature type. I don't know why you couldn't sleep in your hybrid form. I mean, it would seem like you got your adventuring. Hybrid form is more powerful, right? Why wouldn't you be in your hybrid form?
All right, it's 30 feet.
All right, 30 feet. Okay. Back to Rundell. Let's see. He's got Die Hard, but he does not have toughness. So here's his DC 11 recovery check. Oh, no. He's a 4. So he fails. Rundell goes to dying 2.
Bull.
And that takes us to Ooze A. Oh my. Okay. Let's see. Ooze A is going to begin trying to follow Sirio. He takes 10 feet to crawl down the side of the bus. Ends his first action right here on the ground. Second action, 5, 10, 15. He's just creeping towards Sirio. Third action, 5,
Making that sound.
10. Let's see. Does this guy got any kind of range? Let's see. No, he's got nothing. This guy's got nothing. What I got any reach on the pseudopod? Nope. So he ends his turn in melee with the king, but has nothing left. The other ooze, this is where I kind of throw a weird punch. You guys talk to me about the fact that I throw weird punches, because I wonder if this second ooze would actually go creeping down the ladder toward Dry Colmay, you know? I don't know.
If they're tremor sense, I mean, there's something walking right
There's a lot
underneath
going
them.
on.
Yeah.
I'm not walking.
There's a lot going on.
I'm standing very still.
All right. Let's see. Well, let's make it
Fucking
50-50. Let's make it 50-50. Let's
You're
see
half
here.
elf, right? Aren't you light
Yeah.
on your toes?
Yeah,
Or are you full elf?
I'm half elf.
It seems so light on your toes and you fell on your ass.
Let's see. I'm going to roll a
Shouldn't have fell
D4
on my
on
ass. It was only 10 feet.
On an odd, this ooze is going down the ladder toward Dry. On an even, he's pursuing Sirio. Oh, he's pursuing Sirio. So the second ooze follows as well, and he also ends in melee with you. So they go off into the forest. Fellas, I know that we seem
Hang
to be
on,
in a disagreement about
I have a quick question.
what's your question.
When Chris jumped off the bus, wasn't that difficult terrain?
Well, he passed the
Reflex save.
reflex save, and oozes aren't affected by that.
I rolled off the top of the bus and it looked pathetic.
Oh man, it looked. I guess the bus isn't moving, unless you guys think the bus is moving. I mean, do you guys want the bus? Should we vote on whether the bus is moving right now? I just think
You're the only one that's going to vote for it, Mike.
Right. I don't understand what you're.
I think I got Donnie on my side.
Don't like tease us
Don't
with
try
the
to-
idea
don't
that
try to
this is a
push
democracy,
Donnie
because
into
we
a
all know it's
decision.
not.
I think if the bus taking damage and like the stereo being shorted out, I mean, I think
Right.
that's a fair compromise. Like, we can't listen to music anymore. It's just, we just got to listen to ourselves talk.
It's just one song.
It's just, it's stuck. It's just, I would walk 500 miles, like How I Met Your Mother, just over and over again.
Oh, God, yes. No, okay. Have the bus move if that's the alternative.
I just think it'd be funny if the bus drove off and Sirio's in the forest with two oozes.
Now Sirius back there with two oozes and we're just driving off in the sunset. Like, that would suck.
I had a friend of mine whose tape player in his car played slow. So we used to listen to Ministry, the Jesus Built My Hot Rod album, because it was so fast that it just played at like normal speed. So it just sounded like normal music.
That's funny.
Date myself, like it's playing like 45s and 78s, like the slow settings of playing records. Fucking listen all weird and warbly.
Oh man. Well, let's see. Oh, let's do the two oozes in the car. Okay. Let's see. This first ooze that's just directly south of Dry Colmay is going to start going to Pound Town on Dry.
Pound Town, Volume 7.
What kind of fucking ooze is this?
Man,
Sorry.
It sounds like macaroni.
That's valid. I don't want to sound like macaroni.
Oh my god. Let's see. Dry Colmay unarmored plus 17 on this. Let's see. Total of 28 versus Dry.
Is that just a hit?
Yeah, just a hit.
What's your AC?
20?
20. Yeah, it is 20.
Brad, calm down over there.
I'm just excited to see a crit from these things.
I'm not.
I'm a little excited myself. Since I'm going to Pound Town right now. Here's a little bit of damage. Ooh, a total of 16 damage to Dry. I'll apply that to you. Let's see here. This thing is going to attempt a grab on you as its second activity here. So here comes the athletics check. This is no multiple attack penalty. This is going to be versus your fortitude difficulty class.
Fortitude?
Oh, here it is. Let's see. Total of 23.
I don't know what fortitude difficulty class is. Where is it?
Oh, I'm looking at it now.
Fortitude
Looks like
plus
it's
10,
a
right?
plus 12.
Yeah, it's plus 12.
So he does land it on you. You get grabbed. The final
Yikes.
thing he's going to do is he's going to constrict. This is the monster deals the listed amount of damage to any number of creatures grabbed or restrained by it. Each of these creatures can attempt a basic fortitude save. The difficulty class on this is 26. I invite you to roll that now there, Bill.
Oh, 23.
Okay, so Let's see here. It's 2d6 bludgeoning plus a d6 of acid.
Fuck these
Get an extra
things.
+2 in there too. So, 15 more damage to dry.
Damn.
And that is the end of that thing's turn. All right, this other ooze, there's a 50-50 shot between Dry Colmay and Og Julianus and Tomton. I'm going to go ahead and roll that now. On an odd, it'll be Og. I'm sorry, on an odd, it'll be dry. On an even, it'll be Og. Ooh, it's dry. Okay. All right, let's keep going to town. It could be any kind of town. It's all right. It doesn't have to be Pound Town. It's Pound. It's a town. I think this dude's just going to do some dopey hits on you. Let's see. Total of 27 on that first one.
It's a hit.
Hey, but not a crit.
Yeah, so you got to look at the bright side.
Yay.
24 damage to Dry Colmay. Big hit on that. Let's see here.
Boy, you guys want to see a crit? Fuck
These are
off.
monster rolls on those
Yeah.
D6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. This guy is just going to start.
Was that
beating
4
on you.
6s?
I don't know what it was. Yes, it was.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was. I maxed it out. Yeah.
Jeez.
Subject to the multiple attack penalty versus Dry Colmay. Oh, 17 on the die for a total of 29.
Hit.
Fuck.
All right, damage. 17 damage to Dry.
How's Dry doing?
He's got, I have more knowledge than I used to have on this new tabletop. He's got 14 health points left.
Damn.
Armor class 20. I got a +7 with 2 doses of map on this. I'm going for it at a +7.
7.
I don't know, but I'm getting a little nervous. Here we go. Here's the roll. Don't be a 20. Come on. Let's see here. Total of 20.
Exactly. God damn
Meets
it.
your AC exactly. Oh no. And here comes the damage. 21 damage.
Fuck.
as
Shit.
Dry
Good game.
Monster
Colmay.
damage rolls.
Dry goes to dying 1. Gets put before this ooze.
He's blocking the exit.
Yep.
No
You
shit.
guys are all fucked
And
now.
the ladder.
Fucking
And the
fire
ladder.
marshal here. Yeah.
And you guys, well, the oozes chased Chris, so you got to write that down.
Mitchell.
Shit. Mitchell's horrified to see
He's
that.
like level 20 oozes. What are we fighting here?
They are they're beefy.
Mitch is going to take a look down at his gauntlet in his fist, then he's going to look over at Bolton and see this giant hammer hand that he has and be like, fuck this thing. So he's just going to 2-action command Bolton to start whacking at this fucking ooze that just put Dry down.
Bolton.
So let's do some dopey blunt action attacks on this thing. If I can
I'm
find-
for it. Let's see. Low AC on these guys.
Yeah, they're going to need it because he's not very proficient. Okay, here comes the first attack. That is a 15 on the die, so that's a 27 to hit.
Whoa.
It's a crit.
You have exceeded AC by 10, but I think, as you guys know, they are immune to crits. But you do damage.
That'll do 2d8 damage.
Really? And this is bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning damage, yes.
Squish those macaronis.
It's only 7.
All right. 7 damage.
And he's just going to use all 3 of his actions to do this. So do regular 2d8 damage here. 12
go.
damage.
Nice.
12 damage. Let's see. This guy's, he's looking not as juicy as he once was. He's still a little juicy, though.
And I probably need some reflex saves because Bolton's made out of metal.
Oh no, poor Bolton. Yeah.
So
let's
3 of
see.
them?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, well, just 2 since you
okay.
didn't connect on one of those.
Let's see here.
Yeah, this is the corrosive service DC 23 reflex save.
This will be tough.
Nope.
That's not it with a 1.
Double damage. Okay, I'm going to do 44 plus 4.
These are bad trades.
Let's see. That first one is going to be 12 damage to Bolton.
Okay, 12 damage. And then here's the second one.
Oh my god.
25.
25. You're good to go. Let's
All right,
see.
so
It's just and I'm sorry, it's not a basic reflex save. It's just a failure. So I'll tell you what. Yeah, that crit failure, that natural one wouldn't. It's not a basic save. So take that first hit, just 6 damage,
6
just
damage,
on that
okay.
first one. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost screwed that up. Yeah. Nope. Okay. I think Mitch has an action.
Mitch has 1 action left, so he'll just, he doesn't know what you know
I think
what?
he's still prone.
Yeah, I'm still prone, and I don't really want to move very much for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You said I could reach my gear from where I'm at?
Yeah.
I will, gosh, what do I have? I'll grab an alchemist fire out of my gear.
Okay.
Kill it with fire.
That's the end of my
Yeah,
turn.
there you go. Yeah.
I mean, I can't throw it now with these things surrounding my friends.
Okay, let me make sure I think I have this right. Yeah, so Dry and Rundell have both been moved in the order at this point. So Mitchell is actually at the bottom of the initiative. I think we moved back up to Og, Julianus, and Tomden into this next round.
Oh. All right. Well, let's start with the ooze that is further south in the bus. If he could roll just had it in front of me, and then I moved it. I need a fortitude save from them, please. This is
I will roll it.
all right. This is 3 actions I'm using here, so roll low.
Oh no, these guys are fortitudinal. My
Are
final
they?
it's a 36.
Oh, well, that is a
Fortitude roll.
critical success,
Massive
and
roll.
nothing happens. So that will end Og's turn.
That was 3 actions.
3 actions.
What did it look like?
Ring
Did it
the
look like
ram.
anything, or it's just kind of a?
Yeah, he and it just kind of sputtered out, didn't do anything.
I'll tell you what, we'll just say you blew a hole in the side of the bus.
Why do you hate
Trash
the bus?
in the bus.
Tricking the ring of the ram of the bus.
There's a curtain just flapping out the window. The hole where it fucking used to be. Jesus.
I can picture this though, like it's first ride and it's just trashed. Like it smells like ooze. It's got holes in it now.
I'll tell you what, the bus at this point was barely in gear. It was about to start rolling, and then Og blows the axle out the side of the bus with that, and it does not move at that point. It's all right. You guys can fix it. It'll be good as new.
We're just gonna leave the bus in the woods now. It's just gonna be like one of those abandoned planes you see in the jungle.
Come back. It's put up on boulders. The wheels are gone.
Sirio.
Okay, so I am in the woods with 2 oozes like right next to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am going to transform into full wolf form.
Yes.
It'll step my speed up to 40, and I am booking it east. I'm booking it east. I want to go 80 feet. I want to put some distance between me and these oozes. Hopefully, I may be able to just plink them off some spells here.
Yeah, I think at this point, with that move, I could see you 360 no scoping fireballs out in the forest after this. I think that you have it in the books versus those 2 oozes with that move speed and your spells. So at this point, I'm prepared to let Sirio nullify those 2 oozes and we just move to the bus. But that also takes Sirio away from the bus. Maybe you need to double back though and try to heal. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I kind of want to just go in basically a circle around the bus if they keep following me.
I think that they would keep following you. We'll get a little. Well, you know what? Go ahead and let's just play it out then, normal. Because yeah, if you want to take a big long move, let's see. So you want to go 80 feet, basically, is what I'm understanding. Since you took an action to shift.
Yes.
Oh, let's start with that reflex save because of the aura that you're still in, because the plants are growing up all around you. This is the enlivened foliage. I need a DC 23 reflex save.
Fucking vines and macaroni everywhere.
Macaroni vines. No.
20 total.
No. Okay, so you take a -10 penalty to your speeds. Now, this would have happened before you shifted your form. So does this change the way you want to treat your turn?
No, it's only -10. And how big's the aura?
It is a 20-foot aura.
Okay, yeah, so I'll shift. I'll move. Instead of moving 40, I'll move 30.
Yep.
So I'll be out of the aura, and then it'll bump back up to 40. So I move
fair
70
enough.
feet away.
Fair enough. Okay, do you see this path I'm walking out here? Do you want to do it that way?
Yeah, I kind of want to. Basically, I want to run, 45 degrees against the bus.
Okay. So is that a good first move for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I guess directly away from the oozes, then kind of
looks like
toward
you-
that log. I just don't want him to, cut the corner and catch me.
I see. Okay, so you like that move there that I'm mapping out?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's do that. All right, off you go. Okay.
So yeah, so I kind of ran. I did run directly away from the bus, kind of in the woods, but now I'm coming back and I'm behind the bus at this point.
Okay, so yeah, so like Mitch and Og, you can see Sirio like booking it.
Yeah.
And he's a wolf. He's full wolf.
Well, and I guess what's the sense range on an ooze? Because like maybe he's out of their sensory range. He's that far away.
40 feet away.
I do have something on that.
Okay. Just curious. I mean, you know what yeah.
I will follow. Thank you for reminding me. I might not have checked it. I have checked it. So, okay, I've checked it. That's going to be Rundell. No, Rundell's turn now. Dying 2. DC 12 recovery check. So, oh my, fellas, on a 1 or a 2, Rundell Joffritis, listener NPC, dies.
Well, he's got Die Hard, you said.
Die Hard,
So
right?
Oh, he's got Die Hard.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why you'd create a character without Die Hard. Like, I just don't get it.
Here it is.
Oh, he's good.
Ooh,
He's
14. Okay, so he goes up to dying 1.
Yay.
Very good. Good job, Rundell. Okay, it's ooze time. Let's see. These 2 oozes here are just going to...
Or
you are in between the oozes. So
okay.
the two Cerio oozes go first.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. Both oozes are just going to go 45 feet towards Cerio. And man, they can almost reach him, but not quite.
It's enough to put that freaking aura on him, though.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, because they're going to get right up to there. See that? But yeah, you're just like nullifying
Yeah, I almost
their turns.
should have just run straight away from them because they're just going to keep cutting the corner like a boat chasing another boat in the water.
Yeah.
So that was a poor move on my part.
Yeah, they're not in melee with you, though. I mean, that's the thing is you've got to... But
if I keep going in a circle, they'll just keep cutting the angle.
I suppose, although you can run around the bus at some point and they'll probably just crawl back into the bus and start eating Mitchell.
It's valid.
I haven't moved. I don't exist.
Matter. You're existing.
Oh my God, what a fight. I didn't think oozes in a bus would be fun, but
It's not.
it's
When you fuck the bus up every turn.
There was a video series about that, wasn't there? Oozes in a bus? Or something like that. I don't remember. It's tip of my tongue. Can't come up with it.
Let's see. This first ooze is going to start beating on Bolton, I guess. And let's see. First thing that's going to happen, strike plus 17 versus Bolton. 34.
What? What? How?
Isn't it my turn?
How?
Oh, it is dry. Oh, thank you. I will save that turn. I apologize.
Get rid of that.
I think it's a good roll. I'm going to keep it, but let's get. A recovery check from Dry Colmaine, natural 20. Dry stabilizes at 0 HP and is good to go. Wow, Bill, didn't even have to queue up, man. Good job on that. Okay. Well, back to these oozes. Okay, so
I don't see that roll on the. It scrolled up when he rolled that natural 20. What was that?
did it?
Yeah.
okay, well, it's a 34, so I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's a crit.
I'm gonna click the critical button.
Okay.
And let's see here. 44 damage to Bolton.
What?
Excuse me.
These are monster rolls on D6s. It's like
These are the crits you guys wanted to see them hit dry with.
Excuse me.
44 damage to Bolton.
What'd you roll on that? Hit the. We can't see it.
it's
If you
44 times 2.
Well,
Like,
if you
it's
click-
just topping them out.
Yeah, if you click the totals, it should show you the dice rolls.
I rolled a 6 and a 5 and a 2 on the acid. I get that plus 9 in there as well. I'm sorry, I get a plus 11 in there. Just flat on that.
Yeah,
so with
damn.
the crit, that's 22 damage alone. So yeah, it works. So I'm going to apply that damage to Bolton. Oh no, you already did?
Yeah, I got.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, he's just going to kind of keep going. Let's see this next one at a plus 12. Ooh, there's the natural one that we've been hoping for. So that next one will miss Bolton. And at the plus 7 for his third action. Let's see, a 6 on the die for a total of 13. I think I might miss Bolton.
Yes, you missed Bolton on that one.
Oh my God. The final ooze is going to go after Og, Julianus, and Tompton. Here we go. Strike plus 17.
God Lord.
Let's see, total of 24.
That will. Hold on.
I think it's by 2. I think, even if you react, I think I have you.
Were you wearing armor?
Nimble. Even nimble dodge would get me. You're right. It's only plus 2. So yeah, no, that is hit. No armor.
19 damage to Og.
Jeez.
Whoops, I damaged myself.
That's okay. It happens. Just leave it.
Oh, and apparently you've got acid resistance.
Hey.
Og, on the other hand, does not. So he takes the full 19. And it stings.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. That constrict damage to me just leaves a lot to be.
The constrict isn't. Are these legacy monsters?
Yeah.
Because it's probably with that grab in mind, with the legacy.
Yeah.
Oh,
the free grab.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't like that +7 though. So maybe I go for the grab, but then I'd give him a +12 just against off guard armor class if I can land a grab on him. Maybe I do that because his athletics mod is monster. So, okay, I'm going to go for the grab on Og against your fortitude difficulty class, try to get you off guard. I don't know that I have it with a 22.
That gets it.
Now I'm just going to pseudopod you against off guard armor class at a +12.
Oh my god. This is fucking
29 total on that roll.
That's going to get it.
All right. Did I happen to get the crit?
Not a crit.
Okay. Oof. Okay, let's
Another
see
15
here. Pretty
damage?
low roll. 15 damage.
All right.
I'll apply that unless you beat me to it.
Got it.
pretty low roll. 15. It's more than anyone's put out today.
No shit.
Oh my god. Well, that is the end of my oozes. My goodness gracious. Would you like to end with a turn from Mitchell Lucius Groning?
Yeah, I want to see him just kick the shit out of all these oozes. Do it. Save us, Mitch.
Yeah. Well, Mitch is, I don't have a lot that I can, Mitchell stand up and God.
Got any toys?
Nothing that's going to work against these things. I've got he's got his gauntlet on still. Go up and punch it, but oh God, I can't do anything unstable right now. I mean, I can, but it's a different type of unstable.
Is there anything else Bolton can do?
I mean, he can do some. Yeah, all right. Mitch isn't going to stand up. He'll stay there laying on the ground, kind of propped up on his elbow, just kind of watching the fight.
Looking sexy.
And just like pointing at Bolton. He's going to command Bolton with 2 actions. So he gives Bolton his 3 full actions to take. Oh, God. But here's the thing. This could put Bolton under if he fails that fortitude save.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. A reflex save.
Reflex save, yeah.
Yeah.
You can rebuild him.
Fuck it.
You can make him better.
Yeah, you could rebuild him.
All right. Yeah, he'll go for a hit.
Oh, man. Okay, well, let's start with the reflex save.
No. That's not how it works. I get to hit it first because if I miss... then
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You get to hit him first. Yeah.
Give me the pleasure of at least rolling something before I die. It's a natural 19,
Brad is going to crit the shit out of fucking creatures that cannot take critical damage.
All right. Well,
I'll take some damage against this thing.
2d8
this is the one that's
bludgeoning.
this one's not looking so healthy.
10 damage. And I'll give you the reflex save. Fuck yes. Come on. 30.
Oh, you make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that, he's just going to keep swinging next turn.
Whoops.
Hey.
I hit Og. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry about that.
It's crazy in here.
Whoops. Give yourself back that... Give yourself back that 10 damage there. Oh, sorry, Foundry. I can do everything in Foundry except assign damage correctly. Okay, I'm sorry. Please, Brad, continue.
Here comes the second attack.
Oh,
the
boy.
multiple attack penalty. Well, nope, that's going to be a 12. It's a miss.
Ooh, yeah, unfortunately.
And Bolton's last action, he is going to... What can I do to dry? Well, you're stabilized now. Are you conscious or unconscious?
No, I'm just stabilized.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, the only one in peril right now is Rundell, the dying one.
Okay. Oh, fuck him. I think Bolton's he's gonna roll over the top of Dry and out the door.
Whoa,
And get out
he's
of range.
Yeah.
Track marks on
Bolton's
Dry's
gone.
face.
Okay, so
I'm going to command the pig to attack Brad.
rolls over Dry Colmay and out the door of the bus. Now, I said
Actually-
I wanted to end on Mitchell's turn. I think that's the end of the episode.